life. Sick enough.
Country fan, how's it going?
Yeah, hey, country fan. Mm. Yeah, baby. Wonder who's gonna show up since she kind of started later than usual tonight.
What's that?
Or I said, I wonder who's gonna show up tonight since you started later than usual.
Well, I know Elsa's here.
Oh
Elsa!
yeah, hey Elsa and Roberto.
Yeah, and Roberto. I know I'm late.
Oh yeah, old man is late. He aged like 10 years in the last 5 minutes. I was joking.
All right.
Because I mean, we're usually start around like 7, so the fact that she started later tonight was just interesting.
Yeah, I went to town.
Oh, okay.
Get some stuff at my house, then wound up. I'm not getting it. I need a truck to get it, and so I'm gonna have to borrow my brother-in-law's truck to go back and get it. And then my mom, we went to Walmart and Aldi's, and my mom wanted to eat at the Mexican restaurant, and it took longer than we expected. And so here we are.
That actually sounds pretty fun, to be honest. I mean, because we've sometimes my sister and I have shopped like at Walmart and Aldi's, and I mean, plus where we love Mexican food as well. So.
And I was at Ollie's, and just to let any of y'all know, if you have an Ollie's near you, you got the Garth Brooks First Anthology for $3.99.
Yeah. Yeah, better late than never. Right. Giggity, Elsa.
So I hope everybody's doing good.
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good.
No, that's good.
Although, I mean, I'll be honest with you. Like, sometimes I get really frustrated with my sister in real life. Like, I mean, I don't want to say that me and Amy have been getting in fights lately, but that's just something. Like, she's been giving me like a lot of attitude lately. When I'm just like, I don't know, doing my own thing, living my own life, and
who's that? Your sister?
Oh yeah. Yeah, in fact, you may hear me rant a little bit about that in my stream tomorrow. Because I don't know. I mean, the reason why I decided to mention that now is because that's basically the only thing that's been going on this week that is more on the negative emotion side, just angry, pissed off, and whatnot.
Yeah. Well, I don't understand that.
Yeah, like Elsa, I know you have quite a few siblings and everything. But I was wondering, do you ever get in I don't know, heated arguments with your brothers or something? Because that's basically how I feel like that's how it is with me and Amy sometimes.
They probably do, but I think they all scared of Elsa because then she'll probably put the Bruce Lee on.
Oh yeah, well that's basically it. I'm actually kind of, as bad as it sounds, I'm kind of scared of my sister because, I mean, you know how we joke about Elsa kicking everybody's ass? Well, Amy talks Amy just gives off that vibe or that attitude, you mess with me, I'm gonna kick your ass. All right,
no, you're not getting too personal, Elsa. I was gonna buy a couple of good size rugs to put in my house.
Yeah.
And, I guess I got there, and I guess the ones I wanted were, or the ones that I liked or found that I liked, bigger than I thought they would be. And so I realized that we wouldn't be able to get them in my brother's car. And we could have, but hell, it went all the way through the back and all the way up, and probably up against the front window. But I didn't want to do that and everything. Yeah. So I just wait probably a week or so and borrow my brother-in-law's truck and go back and get them.
Yeah. That's kind of funny. I said me and my youngest brother used to fight before he went to China. He kind of have Hutad, LOL.
No, man.
But that's not. Well, I'll be honest with you. This may sound crazy, Now I'm not saying Amy has it, but Amy has actually given off vibes before that I'm like, don't tell me you're like she's getting hootad. Like
No,
the reason why is because Amy would talk high and mighty about something that she did or something that she's done in the past, like she's like taking full credit of it, and yet there was other people involved who helped, but yet Amy's like taking all the credit, like which is something I'm probably going to talk about tomorrow. That was actually one of the things. Like, I mean, I haven't argued with Amy about this yet, but I've basically humored Amy because I don't want to get on her bad side and everything, but there's some things I want to get off my chest, if that makes sense. So,
well, Alvin, you know, if she catches hootad, you know there's no cure for that, right?
yeah, no, which really sucks.
There's not like a vaccine or nothing you take for it, you know.
Yeah, I know. That's one reason why I'm hoping she doesn't actually get Hutad and that she
Yeah,
doesn't actually have it. I mean, I don't
yeah.
know, but this thing, that's one reason why I want to get some things off my chest tomorrow in in my stream tomorrow. Because I mean, maybe I just like maybe I could get your opinions on this. Like, does she have Hutad or does she not? Does she not realize? But I
Woo.
don't know.
I don't know if I want to get in part of that conversation or not.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, I actually don't mind what your guys' opinion are. I mean, because I may go down memory lane a little bit tomorrow in my stream, especially considering the topic I'm going to be talking about tomorrow. I mean, anyway, so
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Also, Elor Robert, he lives in China. Don't think I'll be seeing or see him in person for a while to be able to kick the hootat out of him.
Well, um, that's awesome. But guys, I wanted to talk to y'all about something tonight, and ask you a couple things, and
Okay.
it's all a good thing. So it's not
Yeah.
well, some of it's good. The
Yeah.
other part kind of pisses me off, but it'd be all right.
Oh, one thing pissed you off.
Yeah. So y'all know that I've been posting in the Trips chat lately about that series called The Chosen.
Yeah. Okay. I do have one thing to add about that. I've only seen the first episode,
Okay.
so I don't know the full story. Just in case you're going to give out spoilers tonight, but I just
Oh,
yeah.
well,
I mean, I just want to say that I did get to the part. I mean, we're to the end of the first episode, and I'm going to be starting the second one soon. So
well, let me tell you what. It's worth
yeah.
every it's worth every second of your time, Alvin.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Promise.
but that's the thing. I'll be honest with you. There was times during the first episode I was like kind of confused, but even the guy, I mean, that I guess directed this or something, he basically said that the first episode is actually kind of different. It's separate from the rest of the series. Like it has that different vibe, but once Jesus enters the picture, then I
Yeah,
mean, it's a very worth like
yeah.
watching. So.
Um, and I'm just gonna say this. Uh, Me and El, all right, I watched. I think maybe it might have been like episode. I think I got into about 4 episodes or something, and I told Elsa about it, and Elsa watched it,
Yeah.
and she fell in love with it just like I did. And then I waited on her till she caught up with me, and then we started. Then we watched the rest of the first season together. Like we would like, I would say, okay, we're getting ready to watch Chosen, and we'd watch it at the exact same time. You know what I'm saying? She'd watch it on her computer or my computer and I'd watch it on my computer or whatever. Or you, but at the time you could, well, the first season you could watch on YouTube.
Okay.
And then,
like I don't know if you, or I just wanted to mention something. Like,
yeah.
I mean, just in case in the future that there's some show that we may all like and everything. Depending on the technology that you have available. I mean, where I guess you could also be on your phone, but yeah, there's actually a site that you can actually watch something together because I've actually watched so like you can actually like watch it together and like type comment and everything. about what you're saying. The reason why is because I've actually done that. I've actually watched movies long distance with friends before. So I just thought I would mention that. I mean,
Cool.
because I was just thinking that would have been really interesting if me and Elsat did that with one of those episodes of Fear Thy Neighbor when we were watching those. That would have been interesting. But yeah, I just thought I'd mention that. I mean, that's actually pretty cool that you two watched the show together, though.
And then, so once we finished the first season, we
Yeah.
decided to start watching the second season together. And I can't remember if it was at the end of the second episode or the third episode, but it was just so good that the only thing that me and Elsa could say at the end of that episode was like, "Wow."
Wow.
That was, I mean, we were just like speechless. And I'm gonna tell you something. The funny thing about this whole situation was, and I'm gonna be honest with you, it's kind of changed me a little bit, and that's a good thing because on my path of rediscovery that I'm on, I'm finally finding the things that I've been missing in my life.
Oh.
Anyway, to make a long story short, I kept seeing The Chosen pop up on my Facebook all the time. It was almost like I just couldn't avoid it. And at first, I didn't realize what it was. And then I caught a little clips and it said something about watch the first season of Chosen. And I was like, is this a TV series? So, but I sort of kind of just like kept, putting it off. And then one day I said, something? Something is telling me to watch this. And I'm ignoring it. Or just, I haven't, not really ignoring it, but just like kind of, just like, oh, well, I'm busy doing something at the time. And then finally one day I was like, you know what? I'm going to watch this. And I watched it. And I was blown away. And now I realized that what it was it was the Lord talking to me. He said, hey, you need to watch this. You know what I'm saying? Because notice on my name, it says get used to different, right?
Yeah.
That was a line in first season, episode 7, when he asked Matthew to follow him. And Simon looked at him and says something other, and he said, that's different. And Jesus looks at him and says, get used to different. And I'm gonna be honest with you. So it was funny today when I got to when I decided I was gonna do this live stream. I wanted to tell you what I was trying to sum up something that I could say about The Chosen, right? And all of a sudden, I don't know why, I got to going through my phone and this popped up, right? And it was a picture of The Chosen, and it says, no other sermon or testimony can change my life, but The Chosen got me used to different. It has opened my heart, my mind, and my soul. The Chosen makes me see the Bible like I was there 2,000 years back. This series, I just don't know how to put into words, inspired me so much. And I'm telling you, like I have watched a lot of religious movies over the years, and miniseries and everything. And I've always been kind of felt like left empty in a way. You know what I'm saying? Like probably the only movie that ever really touched me was Passion of the Christ. You know what I'm saying? Like that movie was just like amazing.
Oh yeah.
And I heard that they're making a sequel to that with the same, at least I know the Jim Caviezel guy there is supposed to reprise his role as Jesus, and I heard it's supposed to be about the resurrection. So,
to be honest, I've actually heard about a sequel to Passion of Christ for at least 5 years now. So I think it was just in talks, like back in like 2016, 2017. But I mean, but if you're hearing about it more lately, then maybe it's actually going in production now.
Yeah, I think Jim Caviezel was talking about it here, like probably this past year, or this year. So I know that that's a big wait a minute, he's buffing. I'll be right back. Just going to reset my wife. Okay, Elsa.
What damn the devil.
In just depart 6 days. I'm not so pissed off anymore. I'm not angry all the time anymore. I don't swear like I used to. I feel like a different person almost.
You know what's well, I'm gonna wait till Elsa gets back. I kind of want to respond to that.
Yeah.
And I mean, in a way, because I mean, I'm glad that Elsa watched something that got her to not be, because I actually wanted to kind of tell her that she needs to enjoy life more without sounding too preachy, like.
Yeah. Well, no,
but yeah.
I'm just gonna I'm just gonna come flat out and say it. I guess here lately, and I guess one of the reasons I missed the stream this past week or that Monday or whenever it was because I was feeling kind of just not myself and not into a lot of things, and I had a lot of things going on in my life and everything, and like I said, once I watched The Chosen, it was just like, I don't know, like 1,000 bricks had been lifted off my shoulder. But what I was going to say about The Chosen, what makes it different from any other show that I've ever seen done by the life of Christ.
Yeah.
It is so, like, I've always felt like when people portrayed Jesus, they always portrayed him as the God. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying because he was the God. But what I'm saying was, this brings you into more of Jesus as a man. Like, he still created the miracles. Like, he still was able to make people walk. He still, cured the leper and all that stuff like that. He still did all that in this. But it made you see a part of Jesus that most shows have it. Like, it showed you, and it proved that, like, Jesus could laugh, Jesus could cry, he felt pain. There was actually an episode on there, and when they were all at the wedding, and one guy, I can't remember his name now, he couldn't dance, and they were joking to him about it. And they asked Jesus, they said, "Hey, can you think you can fix his dancing?" And Jesus laughed and said, "There's even things that I can't fix," or whatever, right? Because and it just showed that he had a sense of humor, and every struggle that everybody went through in that show in season 1, you could relate to in real life. You could relate to right now in 2021. Like, it just always made me feel like all the other shows I've ever watched, it's like they took that element out of it, or the struggles that they had, they made them so big that it was like not even like, unless you was just like some kind of, like, I don't know, it was almost like it was like a myth, kind of like they just kind of like made all these big things and you didn't understand it. But no, all their struggles is struggles you could have right now. Helps with the buffering. It doesn't want to stop. I'll be right back. Okay.
What damn the devil, Elsa?
But I don't know, man. I don't know what to really say other than just, it's a great show, and you've got to watch it if you don't.
Yeah.
She
But
said she was here. She was eating, so she'd be here
okay.
soon. Um,
But yeah, I just want to take a moment to respond to Country Friend's comment because he said today is Tim May's birthday.
oh yeah.
So happy birthday, Tim May.
Oh,
I can't really say it the way you guys do it.
Emma!
Yeah, Tim May.
Happy birthday, Emma!
Tim May.
But
But yeah.
and I did want to take a second to say.
Oh, okay, there she is. I'm here now. Still eating, but here. Okay.
That Raymond, if you happen to see this, I'm thinking about you. I'm praying for you, and I hope you get well soon. And I hope you have a fast recovery. And I'm thinking about you, and I just wanted to let you know in case you happen to see this stream.
Yeah.
So,
but get well soon, Raymond. And like as what Bill was saying, come back soon. I mean, we missed you, buddy.
Yep. So.
Oh, and Tim May is very welcome.
That's right.
Or we are very welcome. I mean, I wonder if Elsa's back yet. Elsa, you still there? You still there? Nurse. Hello, nurse.
That's right.
She's probably gonna be like, "I'm gonna kick your ass, Alvin."
Probably will.
Yeah. Yeah. Where that's what she does. She's an ass kicker. I mean, not only does she like not only is she like a troll slayer, she's an ass kicker. Actually.
But yeah, I had to say that because
yeah,
it's a thing, man, and I honestly think that if y'all guys watch it too, you'd probably feel the same.
Yeah.
It's just I don't know. It's
But I did want to add a little bit to that. I mean, I haven't really gotten far into the show like you have. Well, Bill, but I did want to tell you that I actually find that fascinating. The fact that like something was telling you to watch the show, The Chosen, like it was like following you everywhere you went, or like online, or you saw like ads for it or something. Because the thing is, something similar happened to me years ago. When I was going through a hard time in my life, and I actually discovered some like gospel like shows or even books. This was actually at the library, believe it or not, though. But I had a very similar experience, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if that makes sense, about like something is telling you to grab this or to watch this or read this, and I mean, so something similar happened to me, and I mean that's one reason why I honestly do believe in the saying, God works in mysterious ways.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I feel like ain't that the truth, and because I mean something could like pop up at you or like telling you that you should watch this or you should read this or you should check this out, and you keep ignoring it, but it keeps like haunting you in a way until you actually finally watch it, and then you realize that was the best like thing that you could have happened to you or something.
Yeah.
So
well,
yeah.
Like I said, I mean, I never would have thought in a million years that it would make me feel the way it has, but it has, and I know I know that's the Lord working His thing, and I truth is, I feel a lot better than I've been.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, which actually is a good thing. And I mean, I don't know if you're watching yet. I mean, again, like if you're here or not, Elsa, but I just got to say, I'm so relieved you're not so pissed off anymore. I mean, like, I know we tried to egg you on, like, oh, pissed off Elsa and everything. But the thing is, I always felt like being pissed off all the time actually isn't very healthy. Even though you may say that, well, I mean, it's healthy for you, or that's just who you are. It's part of your personality. But thing is, in all honesty, I honestly do believe being angry all the time can shorten your life in a way, and it can cause I mean, which is like it can actually cause like heart problems and stuff like that. Which is why I know that Trish has gotten overheated before and angry and pissed off about this and that. But yeah, I just wanted to say that also I'm just so relieved you're not so pissed off anymore.
Yep. Hey,
oh yeah, hey wild woman.
How you doing? This is Wild Woman, and this is Wild Bill's channel.
Right.
Yeah, baby.
I'm sorry, I can't help it. I'm a huge fan of Slacktown. First, let me say, in case you see this, Bub, you know I love you, and by Bub I mean Raymond, or as I like to call him, Raymond. Get well soon. We love you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm kicking your ass as soon as you're better because you made me worry.
Yeah.
And
yeah, Ramondo.
I know he'll never see this, but I'm going to say it anyway. Happy birthday, Timmy! Okay, good to go.
Yep. But yeah, hopefully Elsa will be back in a minute.
Yeah, Elsa. We
Maybe
miss
the
you.
phone is really slow at moving back up.
Yeah, we miss you, Frozen Girl.
I was actually getting ready to watch you just as you were getting ready to go live when my phone dinged.
And it ding-donged.
Well, and it was Jennifer saying, we have pork chops and cake, and I went,
man, you get fast. You get fast. Yeah, I mean, well, that's what I was gonna say. You get free food more often than, I mean, pretty much a lot of people. But
if Landon was here, he would be saying, free cake, free cake. And yes, it said, oh my God, it was so good.
Yeah, did anybody say free?
And yes, I told Timmy that you guys said happy birthday, and he said thank you all so much. And I told, now let me explain it. Belinda is Raymond's woman.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and I told her today in a message that you guys were all thinking of him and praying for him, and she said thank you.
Yep. Oh yeah. But I don't know if you how much of it you call it, Trish, or whatever, but I was telling the guys about that show that I've been talking about, The Chosen, and just how much it's had an effect on me, and in a good way. And because I don't know if you know anything about it or not, but it's the first multi-season series based on the life of Christ.
Oh, I didn't know it was going to be multi-season.
Yeah, well, is it only on the second season now though? Or?
Yeah, it's only on the second season. The 5th episode's getting ready to air here soon.
Okay.
But it's totally free. You can watch it. You don't have to pay anything. It's not on a network. It's on an app called the Chosen app, or you can go to the website or whatever it is. I think it's Chosen TV, the Chosen.tv, and you can watch the episodes on that.
Yeah.
And
I've already been watching the episodes on YouTube, like during the live streams they did.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Do you recommend me download the app or?
Well, let me put it. Let me tell you how it's going to work, Alvin. The first season, the whole 8 episodes of first season is on YouTube, and then the first 3 episodes of season 2 is on YouTube. But from episode 4 on, you can only be able to watch it on the app or www.thechosen.tv.
Oh, okay.
You go in there and you can click on it, and if you go over to the right, it'll say seasons, and you can choose which seasons to watch, and you can go in and watch the first or the second season. They only got 4 episodes right now that's aired for the second season.
Okay. Neither Robert, technically speaking. I think he did them on the grill, and he did them with A1. Oh my God.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, so good.
That's the best stuff right there.
Yeah, it is.
Oh yeah.
Oh, welcome back, Frozen Girl.
Welcome back, guys up.
Yeah, welcome back, guys. I'm on the laptop now, and it seems to be working better. Okay, thank God. Oh yeah, in case you missed, where you need to, I guess we watched this later, but I basically gave a little speech about how I'm so relieved you're not so pissed off anymore, Elsa. So, just in case you wanted to hear me ramble about how I'm so relieved that Frozen Girl isn't that pissed off anymore. We're getting a happier Elsa.
Okay, guys, the link I just posted.
Okay.
Where you click on that on the website, and it'll take you to where you can watch The Chosen. You can hit watch, or you can go over to season 2. And I think if you hit season 2, you can still watch the first season too.
Oh, don't fret, Elsa. You can always watch the stream later. I mean, you haven't really missed much. You just missed Trish entering the stream, randomly.
Well, there was 2 pieces left, and they gave them to me, and I saved one for you, because I'm nice, damn it.
Yeah, Trish is a nice woman.
It's a new kind of Reese cupcake.
And what I was telling Alvin and everybody else earlier was I had me and Elsa I had discovered the show, and I told Elsa about it, and then Elsa started watching it, and when I got done with the 4th episode, I decided to wait and let her catch up. We've been watching the season ever since together. She would watch it on her computer at the same time as me, and then we would talk about the episode or whatever during or after or whatever. And there was an episode. I think it was at the end. I think it was either the end of episode 2 or 3 of the second season. And the only word that me and Elsa could say to each other after the episode was "wow." That is just how tense and well.
You remember what? Oh, okay.
And the message and everything that episode brought, it was just like, oh my God. Now it's starting to do the same thing on here. The laptop. Get the hints, Satan. That's right. Get the hints, Satan. That's right. Get out of there.
Yeah.
Get off her laptop.
Yeah, Satan's on Elsa's laptop.
It was paying her laptop so she can't watch Chosen. That's what it is.
Yeah. Aww. Wait, is that where? I I've actually been told like heard about that like in church, like Satan is always trying to interfere with like people that are trying to praise God and everything. Like that's why it's like,
Yep.
get back, Satan.
Mhm. But
Or not today, Satan.
and that's why, like I was telling them earlier, that's why my name over there says "Get Used to Different," because in episode 7 of the first season, they're walking alone, and Matthew, tax collector or whatever, he walked past there, and he turns, and says, "Matthew," and he's talking to him, and he says, "Would you like to follow me?" And Matthew stood there and kind of like, he's like, "Me?" He's like, "Yeah." And and the one guy, Simon, he was like Jesus or Rabbi. They all call him Rabbi, and it's Rabbi. You know what he's done, the things he's done, or whatever. And he goes, "Yeah." He says, and something about he's different. And the Lord looks at Simon and says, "Get used to different." And it was just like, I was like, "Oh my God!" And the funny thing about it is the way they do it. And then they were at the wedding, where God first done his first miracle, where he turned the water to wine, and they were all dancing around in a thing, and the one disciple there was laughing or talking to Jesus about the other disciple. He says, "Hey, he can't." He says, "What are we going to do? He can't dance," or something like that. And he says, and they all start joking. And he's like, "Jesus, you think you can help him with his dances?" And Jesus laughed and said, "There's even things I can't fix," or something like that. And it just showed you that like he had a sense of humor. You know what I'm saying? And it was like it just wasn't all like and everything. And it was actually an episode, like the last episode of season 2 so far, episode 4, when he was doing all those miracles, and he came and you saw Jesus, and he was like almost fell out because he had been like creating so many miracles and everything. And you actually saw his mom like taking care of him and stuff. And it was just like it showed you like the human aspect more of just the God, the miracle creator, and could do anything he wanted to. And it was funny because actually, I think it was episode 3, you actually saw him like he was camped out, and being God, being Jesus, and being the Almighty and powerful, the man could do anything he wanted. But he actually created a fire by sitting and rubbing 2 sticks together, right? Because he just and I'm sitting there thinking, and I'm like, wow, I've never seen that in like any other like religious like portrayal of Jesus or anything, because you always saw the part where he could just like move his hand and things happen, or he spoke and things happen. And here it is, Jesus creating fire by rubbing 2 sticks together. And then you see where his hands were calloused, and all he had to do was just like look at his hands, or not even speaking, his hands would heal themselves. You know what I'm saying? Instead, he takes a garment and he wraps it around his hand like that right there. And it's so good, because in every character in the show, you see the real part of them, and it's like it makes you feel like their struggles is your struggles, and their struggles then are your same struggles today. And it's so well done. And the creators of that show have run 2 seasons now, or a season and a half now, with no money from any network, no money from like some big TV corporate or big studio. It's all been crowd funded and pay it forward on the website, where people would go in and like say, hell, if they didn't pay but $14.99, and that would allow like 10 people to watch all the episodes for free. They have financed over a season and a half by doing just that, or whatever. And it's just like, and they said that when and the guy that actually done it is a guy has done a lot of those like Christian movies. Like he done I know his father wrote the books to Left Behind.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he may have done a couple of Left Behind movies, but I know he did a couple other movies. And anyway, he was supposed to have this big career as a director, and then things happened, and he his I guess his kind of like directing career came tumbling down, and he thought that he was doing everything right or whatever, and he couldn't understand why things had happened. And then he said they were laying in bed one night praying, and he said his wife got a message from God that says, "I do impossible math," and he didn't understand what that meant because the numbers of his recent movie had bombed so bad that studios dropped anything that he was being a part of after that, right? And so, anyway, so when he decided to do The Chosen, and the studio he did it through called Angel Studios, said, well, let's fund the series doing crowdfunding. Started laughing, thinking like, yeah, like that's gonna work. He said, we'll probably raise like $800 and we won't even get anything. They grossed over $10 million with just like 19,000 people.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? And so it was just amazing, and I was just sitting there thinking like it just, I'm like, wow, So it's really good. If I told Elsa, me and Elsa was talking earlier, if you watch The Chosen, and after watching it, if you don't feel something, then I don't know what to say, because it's just that well done. I mean, it will pull on your heartstrings. I'm telling you. And I don't know. It's got me to look at a lot of things different, and all in a good way. Trying to change some things that I've been doing in the last little while and everything. And I'm telling you, it's almost like a I want to say like a how do I want to say this? It's almost like a sermon in itself, maybe, kind of. It just it's and the funny thing about it was I never expected to even watch the show. I never even had like. All I can tell you was it kept popping up on my Facebook, on my Facebook feed, like about every day, a couple times. The Chosen, just like you would get like little clippets, and it's like, check out The Chosen now. And I kept ignoring it for a little while, and I was like, I didn't have time and all this other stuff. And then finally I sat down and I said, okay, Lord, you're telling me something. Okay. So, all right. I guess I won't ignore it this time. And like I said, when I watched it, I was blown away. And I got about 4 episodes in, or maybe it might not have been 4 episodes in. Anyway, I told Elsa about it. And that's when Elsa started watching it. And then once I got done with the 4th season, or the 4th episode, I waited to Elsa to catch up, and then we've been watching every episode together since then. And actually, I think it was last night. It was either the last night or night before last. We finally got to watch episode 4 of the new season, and now we're waiting on episode 5. So the guy said as soon as it's edited and everything and ready to go, they'll drop it. They don't have a specific night or anytime. They just said when it's ready to go, they'll let everybody know and you can watch it. So that's awesome. So
wow.
Yeah. And the funny thing that a lot of people said about the movie, that the guy that actually portrays Jesus is not like, if you ever notice, most of the people that portray Jesus is always like an American, and this guy is like actually from, like, I think, like, I won't say like Israel or something like that, I think, but he's just like, or he has that in his blood or something. And man, the guy that plays him, I don't think they could have found anybody any better. Yeah, I just didn't feel like it, Robert.
Yeah.
And
Just buffering us up, but I'm not swearing, everybody. Alvin. Yes, I'm actually very happy. No more swearing, Elsa. Although I'll be honest with you, like this may sound crazy, and I don't want to sound, I don't know, like a bad person or anything. But like I am like a true believer in God, and I'm actually very interested in this show that you're watching, Wild Bill. But I don't think anything could actually stop me from swearing so much. Like something really hasn't changed my personality. See, that's the thing. I'm actually a very happy person, but I swear like a sailor a lot of the time.
yeah,
Like even when I'm out with my sister, and she was like, "Why am I always cussing so much?" And the thing is, I've actually it's always been just a part of my personality. I mean, which is actually crazy because I know that like Trish like is like has no filter, and I usually try not to have no filter, but because the thing is, I've actually been known to sugarcoat things before. I've never sugarcoated swear words. Like, I mean, if I mean, whenever like I hurt myself, I'm always like, ah! Like, and then I'll actually say the F word. I mean, I guess I'm trying not to say it tonight or anything because of the subject, but yeah, I just thought I'd mention that.
yeah.
You're a lot stronger than me, Elsa. If you can actually not say, I mean, not swear. So.
I also wanted to kind of fill y'all guys into with my work schedule and everything. So
Okay.
well, I got to work tomorrow, and so hopefully I'm going to be off next weekend. I don't know that for a fact, but like I said, that following Monday we start 12-hour shifts.
Like that.
Now that first week I'll work Monday and Tuesday. I'll be off Wednesday, Thursday, and then I'll have to work Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So you probably won't get a string from me from that week,
Okay.
unless maybe. Well, no, because it's right. I work Monday and Tuesday that week. So yeah, you won't get a string from me probably that week. Now the following week, the only days I'll work that week will be well, actually, when Sunday is part of the new season or that new week, so I'll work like Sunday, because that Friday, Saturday, Sunday, that Sunday's considered the new week as far as like pay and stuff. So basically it'll be like Sunday, then I'll be off Monday, Tuesday, work Wednesday, Thursday, then off Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So um and I'm thinking about it too. On some weekends, even though I'm off, I still might, if I'm planning on doing something, what I might do, if it's okay with everybody, like I might throw in I might throw in a live stream maybe on a Tuesday or something.
Okay.
Or if someone's not streaming, but if somebody wants to stream, that's fine. I won't interfere with them streaming. Or what I might do is that Saturday, if I'm going to be home, but I might be doing something later in the evening, I might do a live stream like maybe early in the day or something. So just to kind of throw that out there, and I don't know, I guess I'll go from there or whatever. But yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And they made a lot of people mad because now they're taking away part of your holidays that you were supposed to get paid for. So I'm gonna give you an example of how this works. So, like coming up 31st of this month, which is what, Memorial Day, right? Because I am not scheduled to work that day, I don't get paid for that holiday, which is stupid because if I was an 8-hour employee, I would get paid for that day, even though I wasn't working. So what they're doing is they're basically screwing our department out of a lot of the holidays we would get paid for because they just can, and they're just being douchebags about stuff. And yeah, it's not a good thing. There's a lot of hostility going on. There's a lot of just kind of craziness going on right now. So who knows what's going to happen? So it's just, I guess it's just kind of wait and see. I guess. But all I'm going to do is go in and do my job and go home.
Yeah.
Do what I can do.
That's the life of a working man.
Yep. Yep. So that's basically pretty much about it as far as work and stuff. Just trying to.
Yeah.
I hate that we're going to this, but they seem like they think it's going to work. So, I mean, I guess I will say that it is going to work to a certain extent. That now we will get some days off, and we're not working 7 days all the time. But it's going to be tough, man, because 8 hours is hard on you enough as it is, and you adding 4 hours to it, man. It's gonna be pretty tough. And like I said, by the time I get, because it'll be 7 in the morning to 7 at night, so by the time I get out of work and get home, it's gonna be 7:30. And by the time I eat, I'll be ready to go to bed. I ain't gonna be doing a whole lot of nothing. So,
Well, Bill, do you mind if I cover a subject while we're here?
No, but I did want to say one thing before you get started, though. I don't know if you know it's out or not, but I just happened to be at Walmart earlier today, and I was going down a cereal aisle, and it caught my mind. They actually got Pokemon cereal out. I didn't know if you knew that or not, but.
Oh yeah, my sister discovered the Pokemon series. She was like, my sister like fangirled her and took a picture of it and sent it to a friend or sent it to our little sister mate. So yeah, that's pretty cool, Bill, that you mentioned that Pokemon cereal.
Yeah, I didn't mean to interrupt, but I just didn't know if you know that because I know how big of Pokemon fans y'all were. So.
Oh yeah, no, I actually didn't know it. Sent me a picture or something. I don't recall ever having known that. So yeah, thank you for that.
Yeah,
I would actually like to address what Country Fan just said.
Okay,
what he said was it's dumb. Target and some Walmart are suspending all Pokemon and sports cards. Country, I don't know if you know the story behind that, but it's okay. Well, it's dumb, but not for the reasons you're probably thinking. For anyone who may be thinking, okay, it is stupid that they're not going to have those cards anymore. No, actually, it's actually smart on their part, but it's dumb. What's dumb about it is the reason they had to do that. And yes, they actually physically had to do that because there is so much stupid in the world. Okay, the reason Target started it and Walmart followed suit. And this is why. Okay, they will not have in Target and apparently Walmart any cards, any sports trading cards, baseball, football, basketball. They will not have Pokemon, Digimon, Yu-Gi-Oh, any cards like that. You can, however, still get them online at those stores. You can go to Target.com or Walmart.com and still get those cards. Okay, you just can't get them inside their stores for now. The reason is because of stupid. Is because people are literally trying to kill each other over those cards.
Stupid is.
Yeah. The other customers and even employees have been threatened over those cards. Okay. And one guy actually got shot at because a fight broke out in the parking lot of a Target because one guy had some baseball cards and the other 4 guys wanted them, and they tried to beat him up and then shot at him because they wanted his cards. These are supposed to be, notice how I said that, supposed to be grown-ass men, adults, and they are fighting and trying to kill each other over cards. Okay, it is those stupid people just like that is the reason that Target and Walmart and possibly more have had to stop carrying those cards in their stores for their safety, for the safety of their employees, and for the safety of their other customers, because there's so many stupid people in the world. That is literally why they had to do it. Yes, like I said, if you research it and find the articles and stuff, you will find out that is what happened. That is why they took them out of the store. But they also make a point to let you know, yes, if you go to our website, you can still buy them online at our website, just not in the stores for now.
Yeah.
Well, you know how that's going to backfire on somebody. They'll know you. They'll hack your computer and know you bought them, and then they'll be waiting at your post at your mailbox.
Jeez, don't give me any ideas.
Yeah, what the fuck?
No, it was funny though. Here's the funny thing. Okay, I'm just going to say something about that. I was in Walmart. Like I guess like the other week or so.
Okay. Well, that makes sense too, Robert.
I got noticed and I got looking around. I was like, man, what happened to all the cards? And I didn't realize. I just thought maybe Walmart had got to the point to where they quit selling them, because I didn't really think that like baseball cards and stuff like that were as popular and stuff as they used to be, because I just didn't think people collected them that much anymore. Unless a person would go out and buy like a whole box of them, maybe trying to find like a really special edition card or something that been looking for a long time or something like that. I might could see that, but I never really thought that they were all that stuff. I mean, once in a while I would buy one. If it was like if I had some cards that I collected back in the day and I was looking for a certain player and I could find it somewhere and it was kind of not an outrageous price, I would buy it. But like I said, I just didn't I just didn't think they were all that popular anymore.
Well, no, you're right. They weren't that popular anymore until the pandemic. Yeah. And then people were stuck at home and they had nothing to do. And according to the story I was following, basically what happened was during the pandemic, people got so bored. And some of them actually, like me and Alvin, grew up with Pokemon. Well, I didn't grow up with Pokemon, my son did, but I got into it because of him. But, okay, so like my son and Alvin grew up watching Pokemon, playing the games and all that, and collecting the cards. And they got bored and decided, hey, I've not played that in years. I think I'll go back and see if I want to play it again, And they start playing it again, and then they get into it again during the pandemic. That's what caused the rise in interest in the Pokemon. I'm assuming the same thing happened with baseball, football, whatever, as far as the cards go. It was just a pandemic and people got bored, and people that grew up with Pokemon and played it started playing it again, basically out of boredom because they had nothing to do and nowhere to go.
Yeah.
And that's what caused the hike in sales again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you were right. There was a low call for them until the pandemic. and then people finally got so bored they decided to play again.
Yeah. Yeah, I've actually noticed that because a few years ago, I remember my sister and I being at the store and not seeing some of the things that Walmarts and Targets used to carry.
Yeah.
And then just this last year, me and my sister, I could be out at Walmart or Target, I'll be like, why are they stocking up on this stuff? I was like, they hadn't had this in like 10, 15 years. I was like, oh my God, my childhood.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, But yeah, I guess you're right. I guess that makes sense that it was all the pandemic.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Hang on, wait a minute. Things are starting to connect in my head. Is anime Japanese or Chinese?
Anime is Japanese. That's what I mean. Yeah, it's called Japanese animation.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Just checking. No. That blew the theory. Never mind. Okay, I'm good.
Oh, okay. Oh, what? Did you have a theory that it was?
I was thinking if it was Chinese, they say that COVID came from China.
Okay.
See, it was all a plan.
Oh, okay.
Get
So now I see where you're
us all
going there.
quarantined, and everybody will get bored and start playing Pokemon again.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
But since it's Japanese, never mind. It don't work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's actually awesome that you started to see. This is the thing. That's one of the things I actually love about you, Trish. Is you're a conspiracy theorist, pretty much just like me. So
yes. Everybody loves a good conspiracy theory now and then.
Yeah,
that would have been perfect. That would have been perfect if anime was Chinese.
Yeah. Gotta go here. Good night, country fan.
Okay, have a good night, country.
But yeah, Elsa, you still here? You haven't said anything in a bit.
Yeah, I heard she's still having problems with her internet and stuff.
Damn the devil demon, dude.
It's not letting her comment and stuff the way she wants to and stuff.
Yeah. Damn the devil, right, Elsa?
But yeah, I just think I don't know. The world has gone so crazy, and a lot of it's over just crazy stuff, man.
Yeah.
And I don't understand it. I totally just don't get it. It just I don't know. I guess to me, if you want to fight over something, let it be worth something. And just and I'm not saying that Pokemon cards or something, because like I said, I'm not bashing those people that like Pokemon or anything like that. It's not that. It's just you know what I'm saying. Something stupid as a trading card or something like that, whether it's Pokemon or basketball or baseball or football or whatever, or what is it, damn Magic the Gathering or whatever it is. I mean, come on. I mean.
I don't care how much it's worth.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't care how much it's worth. It's not worth taking somebody's life over.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll be honest with you. When you started saying that, Trish, it just reminded me of those scenes that you would see in a movie, like when there's like a Black Friday sale or something. It's like, oh my God, I got to get the newest pair of shoes, like for the Black Friday. And then there's some women that fight over like shoes and things like that. I was like, why are they trying to kill each other?
Not worth it. It is not worth it. Whatever it is, you're going to get bored with it in 5 minutes anyway. 5 minutes being a literal 5 minutes, but just in an unofficial span of time. At some point, you will get bored with it and move on to something else, and then you're going to kill somebody over something else.
Yeah, do you know what's crazy? Is my mom actually used to say that to me and my sisters when we were younger. Like, whenever we'd want something, it'd be like, why would you want this? You're probably going to get bored with it in like 5 minutes. Like, I mean, because sometimes we'd want something just because it looked cool or because our friends had it or something. Yeah. But then we would get stuff and then not play with it as much after a while, so.
But see, this is a life lesson.
Yeah.
Once you get bored with it, put it up somewhere. You'll forget it's there. And then a few years later, you'll go to look for something and you'll find that and go, oh, I forgot I had this. And then it's like new again.
Wait, see, that's actually happened. Believe it or not, me and my sisters can actually relate to that because it's actually happened to us before. But because that's the thing.
To my son.
Yeah, because
it happens to my son all the time. He's got great big totes in his closet, and you'll go look for something, and sometimes he'll have to pull those out and go through them and see if it's in there, and he'll find stuff he's not touched since he was a kid. He'll be like, "Oh my God, Mom, look, I forgot I had this."
Yeah, I feel like that's something that everybody can relate to. I feel like that happens to at least everybody, at least at some point in their lives or something. Because it seems like a very common thing that happens because it's like, oh, I'm just gonna put this up for now, but then months, years go by, and then all of a sudden you're looking for. I mean, that even happened to a mom when she was already like a full-grown adult. Oh, mom actually put stuff up back. Back when me and my sisters grew up. Everything, and then mom would be talking about how, oh my God, look what I just found. I was like, you've been missing that for like the last 5 years, mom.
Oh yeah.
So yeah. Everything okay, Wild Bill?
Yeah, I've done it a few times myself where, I've put something up or put something in storage or something, and it just sat for years, and I go, like I said, go and look for something, and really? Forgot I had that, or like, I ain't seen that in years or something,
Oh yeah.
Something.
Wait, which actually, speaking of, I just thought of something. Like, I don't know if this ever happened to you, Trish, but this would just remind me of. My mom always said something whenever she'd be trying to find something. She says, whenever I'm trying to find something, I can't find it. But then when I'm trying to find something else, I find the thing that I couldn't find before or something. Like, so I don't know if that ever happened to you. Like, my mom would always say that too, that if I wasn't trying to find it, I would probably find it.
If I wasn't trying to find it, it'd probably be right in my damn way.
Yeah, right in front of my eyes. That's what my mom would say. So that's one reason why I just thought of that. I was like, oh my God, I should ask Trish if that ever happened to you.
Yes.
Like, if I wasn't trying to find it, it'd probably be right in front of me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And I can't tell you how many times I've put stuff up thinking, I'm going to put this right here so that I'll know where it's at. And that way when I need it, I'll know where right to go to. No. By the time I need it, I've forgotten where I put it.
Yeah, we're down the road.
You know what's funny? I've done that with money. Like I would go like say on like vacation or something. Yeah. And so let's say, for instance, just kind of throwing it out there. Let's say I took like $200 with me, or something. I would always put like, I don't know, maybe like I would put 100 back to like, have just in case I needed it. But then like when I would get to that 100 that I put back, I would say, okay, I'm gonna put back like 20 or 40 or something. Gotta run to town. I'm out back before you end the stream. Have a good night and love y'all. Okay. All right. Love you too, Robert. But anyway, and then there would be times like, and I don't know why, but I would just forget about it, and I might go months down the road, not even think about it, and one day just be looking for something in my wallet, like I know I put such and such phone number in here, and bam, I reach down, what the hell is that? It'd be like $20 or $40 that I put back or something, and be like, oh shit, nice.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Or what I like to call laundry money.
Oh.
Yep. You forget it's in your pocket. You wash and dry your pants. You put them up. Then the next time you go to wear them, you run your hand down in your pocket for something, and you just found $10.
Yeah. Or like, okay, this may sound crazy, because I don't know if you've ever been, because this actually happened to my mom before. My mom used to my mom would carry this. My mom had a lot of stuff in her purse, but it was usually a lot of like makeup and like some maybe some little candies and stuff like that, but she also like had like money in there. And then those be sometimes that we'd feel pretty broke or we're like so many dollars short on something while at the cash register. My mom would look in her purse. One time she found a $20 bill she didn't know she had in her purse.
Nice.
I was like, that's like the luckiest day, like when that happens and you pull out a $20 bill that you didn't know you had.
The one time, when Bub was growing up, when Rabbit was growing up,
okay,
he was old enough that he could do his own laundry, so he wasn't like a 22. He was like, say, a teenager. Yeah. And I don't know if I was busy or just lazy that day when he said, "Mom, will you wash my clothes?" And I went, "Girl, don't do it. Go do it yourself." He comes back in the house from the laundromat, and he goes, "Yeah, you missed out." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" He went, "Look what I found." He had like $10 he had found in his pocket. He said, "See, you could have had that if you had washed my clothes."
Oh my God.
Fat man ain't running nowhere.
Yeah. Don't run, Roberto. Take the car. Okay. Fat man ain't running. Hello. Well, maybe you should start if you call yourself fat.
I started to walk to the store a while ago. I hadn't come out of my room yet, so it was this morning. I was sitting on my bed, and I knew I needed cigarettes. So I messaged Jennifer and asked her something about, I said, "Can you go to the store for me?" And she said, "I'm not home." Because I hadn't come down the hall, I hadn't looked out the window, so I didn't realize her vehicle wasn't here.
Oh.
So I said, "Oh, okay, never mind." Then she messaged me back and said, "Well, what did you want?" I said, "I was just going to ask you if you could take me to the store so I could get some cigarettes and some bread, because my brakes still aren't fixed yet." Yeah. And she said, "Oh no, we'll get it for you while we're already out." And I said, "What? No, it's okay. Don't worry about it. I'll just walk." And I got back this message that said, No. We'll pick it up on our way home."
Wow.
It wouldn't have been the first time I had walked to the store. Y'all know this. I used to walk to the store all the time. Now, people don't like it when I walk to the store because they're afraid. People like my son, because he's afraid I'll get hurt.
Yeah.
And people like Jennifer, because she's afraid I'll get hurt. Apparently, she was at a game. Her nephew, I think, was playing t-ball or something. I don't know. But she said that they would pick it up. And they did. They picked it up on their way home.
Oh, well, damn. Oh, nice.
No, we still don't have the piece I need. I mean, to get the stupid bolts off the car.
Well, damn. Happy about it, Elsa?
I'm just one of those do what you got to do to survive people, you know?
Yeah. I got to do what I...
Yeah, if I had needed to walk to the store, I would have walked to the store.
Yeah.
Comments from down the hallway.
Yeah, believe it or not, I've actually done that before. I mean, like, especially when I think, like if there's a chance that, like, my sister's not able to take me to the store or something, sometimes I try to figure out where's the nearest store or where can I get this, like, that's within walking distance. So. Yeah. But yeah, even I try to get to that like survivor mentality, if that makes sense. So.
Yeah. Been there, done that.
Yeah, even Bob Bill's like been there, done that.
Well, I can't hear your snide remarks.
What is Robert trying to add his 2 cents in?
Yes, from all the way down the other end of the hallway.
Yeah. I don't know. Ask Trish if she's happy about it. Okay, Trish, you happy about it?
No.
Oh, damn. Well, damn, Trish isn't happy about it. Happy about it, Rob Bill? Now I'm asking him.
Nope.
Nope. Well, damn. Damn the devil. Nobody's happy about it tonight.
Well, technically, I got out of walking to the store, so yes, I am happy about that.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Well, at least that's one good thing.
I didn't get out of not working tomorrow, so I ain't happy about that.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Elsa, we may need to play the world's smallest violin for Wild Billy Goat.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's all right.
You know what I'll do? I'll just pray for
Oh
you.
yeah, take it off, baby.
It's hot. I can't help it. I know the air
Yeah.
just kicked off a few minutes ago. I don't know why the hell it's so hot in here.
Yeah. I was like, that was just random, just the way you said that. Like, we were just like talking, then all of a sudden, damn, it's hot in here or something.
I mean, the fun thing about that though, man, is it's been the weather has been so kind of weird. It's been up and down and up and down, and it's like you can't get used to one thing, whether it's hot one minute, cold the next, and it's like, man, you don't even really know how to dress because I mean, like I say, you could go outside this morning and it'd be chilly as crap. And you get outside and it's like 80 degrees after you get off of work, and it's like, man, you know.
Yeah, I understand that. Like, not to mention, like, I'll be honest with you, it's been getting really hot around here lately, and I know I could be like turning up my AC or something, but I'm not trying to like run up my electric bill or anything.
Yeah.
So I mean, so that's one reason why if you ever see me, because I got like a cold wet washcloth that I have on me sometimes at all times, and that's one reason why I keep rubbing it on my neck because it's like, because sometimes I get so hot and everything. Also, I got some water with me as well. So.
Well, I didn't mean to be mean, but the other day I was at work and I was up, man. I was sweating and all this stuff, and I turned the daggone fan on, and somebody was like, because they wasn't standing right there next to the machine to turn the thing hot. They're like, hey, turn that fan off. It's cold. I said, well, you know what? Y'all better get used to it. I said, y'all need to embrace this fan because the way some of y'all gonna wish y'all had this fan, you know, in the afterlife.
Oh God!
You know what I'm saying?
Well, damn the devil. Oh, Elsa. Yeah, it's getting cold for Elsa. Happy about it?
Oh yeah.
I was thinking that.
No, I'm not. My son probably is.
Oh yeah.
I don't like cold.
Oh yeah, Trish don't like cold. She don't even like snow.
My son's already waiting on winter to start again.
Yeah. So you're not looking forward to the snow again?
No, God no.
I was like, I remember every time you'd get mad whenever like Rabbit would like shave because he was like, now it's gonna rain or snow because of that. Like, he's gonna piss off Mother Nature.
Well, Trish, someone wanted to ask you, and I know now with Raymond, what's going on with him and everything. So, what are you gonna do about the solar?
Well, I've not talked to him yet. We've not been able to catch each other, but as far as I know, he should still be able to help me. Even though he'll be limited on what he can do.
Yeah.
He should still be able to help me. I mean, he wasn't going to climb on the roof or under the house or anything anyway. What he was going to be doing was going to be working in the house and helping me hook up the wires.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, because I mean, I feel like you're this close to finally getting done with Rabbit's house.
Well, hell, I could have got 95% of the stuff done I needed done this week if my car hadn't broken down.
Oh yeah, that sucks.
I could have been up there on his roof putting up panels. I could have been cutting that grass. It's probably up to my waist by now.
Yeah.
That is not a short joke, by the way.
Yeah. By the way, I did want to mention, Trish. So, were you just sick, like temporarily, like for that one day? Like, were you feeling better the following day?
Oh my God! It was like the worst. I mean, I was sick at my stomach.
Okay.
My lower back was killing me. My head was busting.
Oh, okay. The reason why I decided to ask is because you didn't really like give much detail. You just said you were feeling kind of sick or something. So I just wasn't sure because. But then I know yesterday is when you tried to you were reaching out to everybody on the Tripsis group to ask if we had heard from Raymond because you hadn't heard from him. I knew
something was wrong because anybody that's ever used Messenger knows.
Yeah.
There are 3 things that can happen when you see the message. The first one is usually a circle with a check mark in it, and it's empty, just the check mark.
Yeah.
The next one is it's the circle with the check mark, but it turns blue, which means the message has gone completely through.
Yeah.
And the next one is their little picture pops down beside it, which means they've looked at it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Every message I had sent was the empty circle with the check mark in it, which meant the messages were not going through, which meant his phone was not on. I, honest to God, started to panic. I was almost in tears at one point because I thought I had lost him. I was scared to death. That's the reason I thought, wait, maybe there's something wrong with his phone. I don't know. Let me ask people in the group if they've talked to him, because I know some of you guys talk to him even not on, on streams.
Yeah.
You will chat with him and thought, wait, maybe one of them has heard from him. Maybe I shouldn't panic yet. Just wait.
Yeah.
And what finally happened was I had sent a message to Belinda. Hey, Belinda. And she finally got the message and messaged me back.
Okay.
Yeah, she's the one that told me what had happened.
Yeah.
So as upset as I was that they had to do that to him, I was relieved that he was still with us.
Yeah. I was scared as I'll be honest with you, this may sound crazy, but because I've actually dealt with enough death in my family as it is, that's why my mind automatically started to go there when you ask if we had heard from Raymond, and then you mentioned that you hadn't heard from him since Sunday, and that he was going to be having surgery or an operation Monday. So so that's what kind of
the panic.
Yeah, but that's why I started to freak out a little bit. But I wanted to stay positive because I didn't. I mean, well, they do say that I've actually heard the law of attraction. Always try to keep hope alive until there's it's actually been confirmed. I mean, you shouldn't fear the worst right away because things do happen. I mean, things do happen in the sense that there's a reason their phone is off or they haven't got your message. I mean that they're still alive, but there's a reason why.
If it hadn't been for the surgery, I probably wouldn't have panicked so bad. But I knew the last message I got from him was on Sunday, and for some reason my phone didn't ding, so it was probably a few hours before I actually looked at my phone and saw the message from him. Yeah. And I immediately messaged him back. Yeah. And it didn't go through. And over the last couple of days, I had messaged him again, and none of them were going through. And when I realized that was when I started to panic, because I started looking and I went, oh my God, the last message that he sent me was on Sunday night. Oh dear God. And I started to panic. See, I'm almost about to panic just thinking about it, but now I know.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. That's the reason why. I mean, but yeah, I was trying to stay positive. I feel like everybody in the group was even Robert was trying to. Oh yeah, did he eat a whole roll of mints again? Oh
no, I did not. I did not eat another whole roll of mints. Learned that lesson, thank you.
Oh, lesson learned. So never again.
Never again. They say never, but never again.
Okay, so in that case, never is the right word.
So how much of his leg did they have to amputate?
Wait, hang on. Oh. Okay, now what?
They had to amputate part of his leg, right?
Yeah.
Did they say how much?
I think it was up to the knee.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
man.
Oh.
I was gonna say he could probably get a partial, can't he? Or not a partial, but
I know what you're talking about. And
yeah.
Left leg from the knee down.
Okay.
It was the left leg, Bob. Me and my son were talking about that earlier because he was asking me which leg. I didn't realize Belinda had told me it was the left one. Because I'm thinking that that's the one that the tattoo was on.
Wow.
But yeah, I was thinking they could probably do a prosthetic. Is what I'm thinking.
Prosthetic. Yeah, that's it. I couldn't think of the word. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was trying to like what like I know there's another like a word for that, but
According to what Belinda said, Elsa, it was due to infection in his ankle.
oh
The only logical thing I can think of is it must have had something to do with his diabetes. But that's the only thing I will be able to think of.
yeah.
Yeah, it was the left one. You said that was the one that had the grip Reaper on it, right? Oh, damn. That was a nice Reaper, too. That was a good one.
I'd be pissed.
Yeah, we're more worried about the Reaper than we are about the leg. That is sad.
Damn, you're like just the way you said that, I would have been pissed.
Hey, that was a good size tattoo. That had to take a long time.
Oh what? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you think about that, Elsa?
Well, if they give him a prosthetic, he could always have it drawn on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, possibly.
Well, it's just sad.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. That's the reason why it's like. That's the reason why, like, when you said that you had good news and bad news, I'm just glad that the bad news wasn't that he was like no longer with us or something.
Yeah. Well, I want to make a joke with him, but I'm afraid it's too soon. I was going to ask him if if I can call him Stumpy now.
Stumpy. Oh my god.
That's with him too much. He might tell you how to wire them wires wrong.
Oh yeah.
That's Stumpy.
Very good point. I hadn't thought about that.
But no, it's I feel bad for him and everything. I really do.
Yeah.
At least he's still with us, though. That's the good thing. But
yeah.
Because of diabetes. Lost one of his fingers. Oh, some of his fingers. Ouch.
Ouch.
I think of. I don't know. I guess it's kind of tough on me because I think about it every day. Because I just see how my father has went from being, a pretty mobile guy to just about every day, barely getting around and everything. And I know a lot of that's got to do with diabetes and stuff. And I mean, age and my dad was hardworking and he never, he just, a lot of times he probably did more than he should have done. But I just, I see it and this man, it's like I just want to like be mad at the world sometimes, but then I know can't be, but it's just it's tough, man. It really is, and I guess sometimes you just don't want to see those people you care about vulnerable like that. You just to you, they're everything, and it's like, when you see them start to deteriorate like that, and it's disheartening, and but I mean, he's still here, so I mean that's I'm thankful for that,
Yeah, like I can really understand this conversation that we're like all having right now because, to be honest, I mean this actually hits a little too close to home for me since I actually lost my mom to diabetes, and even while she was still alive in the hospital, even when she was already in a coma and everything, if my mom, believe it or not, if my mom had survived. There was we did talk about like the possible scenarios that could have like happened, and there was one of the most likely scenarios if my mom had actually lived and everything was she would probably never be able to walk again. So which is actually sad. That that she was probably going to be in a wheelchair or something for the rest of her life. I didn't know if they were going to have to like amputate her leg, but I mean that could have been a snare, like a possibility as well. So that's one reason when Elsa like mentioned that in the comments just now, I was like, oh my god, because I remember my family like talking about that about my mom when she was still in the hospital, but yeah, I literally lost my mom to diabetes. But the thing is, she didn't know she had diabetes. It was like diagnosed as untreated diabetes. So and my mom didn't know she was diabetic. But the thing is, what is crazy is I think like once you get diabetes, you never like get rid of it, right? Like, isn't it like with you for life, or because
Not necessarily. It depends on what kind you have.
okay, because my mom mentioned how she actually got diagnosed with diabetes back in the '90s when she was pregnant, but they called it pregnancy diabetes or something, and she
Yeah,
thought yeah, and she thought the diabetes went away or
it did.
something. But okay. I mean, like after she gave birth. So I just
That's
know.
about 99% of the time. That's what happens. Not all pregnant women get it, but some pregnant women do. I happen to be one of the ones that did. I had to take 2 insulin shots a day. I had to give them 2 insulin shots a day from the time I was 7 months until the time I gave birth. It's called, some people call it gestational diabetes. Some people call it gestational diabetes. I just call it pregnant woman diabetes.
Pregnant woman diabetes.
Pregnant woman diabetes. Most of the time, about 99% of the time, what happens is when you give birth, literally when you give birth, your system straightens back out. What's happening is the baby is taking all of your glucose because the baby needs it.
Okay.
Once the baby's born, your system goes back to normal because the baby's no longer there taking it. Okay, so your system straightens back out. There is always a chance it can come back on you later in life.
Yeah.
But most of the time, it straightens itself back out once you give birth. And they will tell you, yes, there is a chance it could come back later in life. That doesn't mean it will. That just means there's a chance. Okay, that's one type of diabetes that does go away most of the time. Occasionally, there will be a woman whose system doesn't straighten back out, and she's still got
it.
Yeah. But there's type 1 and type 2 diabetes, and I don't know which one is which, but I think it's type 2. If you're a heavy person, and they tell you you are borderline diabetic, or you are diabetic, a lot of times it has to do with your weight and your diet. And if you cut back on the amount of sweets that you're eating and you start to eat a little bit healthier and just the tiniest bit of exercise, even if it's just walking every day, it will straighten you back out and you won't have it anymore.
Okay. So it's type 1 diabetes. Is that like it sticks or something? Like you literally have to be on a diet for the rest of your life, I guess.
Something like, I think it's type 1 that's like that. Now, guys, if I'm wrong, somebody tell me.
Well, I also said type 2 diabetes can be reversed.
Yes. Okay. See, Elsa just answered my question. Type 2 diabetes can be reversed. But once it's reversed, that doesn't mean you can go back to eating the same crappy way you did before. You still have to keep doing what you're doing, but you're healthier and you no longer have diabetes, so it's worth it.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I think that was the main reason why there was some hope for a little while there when my mom got diagnosed with diabetes in the hospital. But the thing is, see, this is why it's like it's a very complicated matter when I discuss it, like, because Elsa asked, like, wow, how did she not know she had diabetes? Didn't she show any symptoms? Thing is, my mom did kind of show symptoms, but my mom actually refused to go to the doctor or the hospital.
Oh, she was stubborn.
Yeah, well, it's not just stubborn. Okay, basically, I guess rip the Band-Aid off or whatever they call it. Basically, we grew up like poor and we were like hurting for money a lot of the times. And we literally had to like we were struggling just to make ends meet because the only check we got for a while was actually my Social Security check that I got every month. And we, for a while, I'll be honest with you, for years, this actually happened. From 2011 to 2015, my mom and I, off and on, would donate plasma. And my mom didn't want to go to the doctor or the hospital because they thought she was going to get diagnosed with something that would eliminate her ability to donate. And she knew we needed that extra money and things like that. See, I mean, so that's the reason why I was scared. I actually even asked a neurologist when my mom was in the hospital if her donating plasma could have triggered this or just trigger her to have a stroke because she suffered a mini stroke. That was the main reason why she ended up going to the hospital that one day, and then she had a full-blown stroke while in the hospital. And so my sisters and I literally got to witness our mom's health declining more and more by each day, and then within a week she was pronounced brain dead. So I mean, which is really sad and really tragic. But even my sister considers it one of the worst experiences she's ever gone through. But the thing is, my sister actually says there's actually something else that she would classify as something even worse than basically watching our mom's health decline and having to take her off life support. And my sister said that the thing that just the worst experience she's ever gone through in her life was actually the toxic relationship she was in back in 2018, 2019. Because my sister even sometimes talks about it to this day, that we'd be walking out the park or something, and she would mention how she wishes she had pressed charges on her ex, because the thing is, because there was a time that her ex actually punched her in the face, and then the cops are called and things like that. And my sister literally could have pressed charges, but she just wanted to just be able to leave. She basically wanted the place to be able to escort her off the property so she could leave in peace and know that her ex isn't going to be stalking her or following her or keeping her from leaving. And not to mention, that was still a part of Amy at the time that felt like she still had love for this person. But it's she's basically came to her senses ever since, and she realizes that relationship was not love at all. It's it was she was blinded by the love or the thought of love or being with someone. But my sister.
It may have been love for her, Alvin, but to me it sounds like it wasn't love for the ex; it was obsession.
Yeah, well, that's basically it. See, Amy was actually in love, but this ex basically was obsession, and not to mention it was also wanting to be controlling, I guess. I don't know, I'm not sure exactly the right word for that, but basically Amy's ex basically also wanted to have control over Amy and basically treat her like a slave. Amy would literally go, she would come down here to see me every other weekend, bi-weekly. And when she would come back, Amy's ex would literally put her to work when she would get back. Oh, you need to clean out the litter box or something. She just got there and it's why didn't you clean out the litter box? It's your cats. They're not my cats. I mean, because to be honest, the cats that were at the house was her ex.
I'm going to give you same Pokemon. Oh, that's the one I got, right? I don't think I had that one. That's the one I was talking about. I'll look and see, but I don't think I have that one. Alan, I'm going to give you some advice, and this is for everybody.
Okay.
Please, the reason I'm saying Alvin is because I want you to share this with your sister.
Okay.
If she is ever in that situation again, tell her to remember this story. Yeah. I know. There was a woman, and this has actually happened a couple of times. There was a woman who was being held hostage by her boyfriend.
Okay.
Her and her kids. Okay. I don't remember the exact situation. I think maybe she wanted to break up with him. He wouldn't let her leave. He held her and her kids hostage. Took her phone and everything. There was no way out. She couldn't get help. She convinces him that the kids are hungry and wants to order a pizza. She uses an app on her phone to order the pizza. And in ordering the pizza, she puts something on it, like, like, what do you want on it thing on the app.
Yeah.
She puts something like 911, need help, hostage situation.
Oh my God.
When it came up on their screen, the woman said she'd worked there for 28 years and had never seen that. She called the cops. Okay? There are ways to get help if you desperately need it. Okay?
Yeah.
There's something you can do on your iPhone. Something about how many times you click the button. I think it's 5, but I'm not sure. Anyway, it will let them track you so that they can get to you when you're in trouble. There was another person that did it, and when they called the cops and pretended like they were calling in a pizza. And it just so happened that the 911 operator that picked up the phone was smart enough to pick up on the cues. And when the woman said, he's at 911, what is your emergency? And she was like, yeah, I'd like to order a pizza. And I think to start with, he was like, oh, I'm sorry, we don't. And she was like, yeah, we would like some pepperoni and cheese. And it starts to click in his head. He's like, ma'am, are you in trouble? Yes, that would be great. Okay, do you need help? Yes, absolutely. Okay, and she's giving the 911 operator the information that they need by pretending like she's ordering a pizza.
Oh, yeah.
Who knew pizza orders could save your life?
Yeah. To be honest, I've actually heard about stories like that.
Okay, share that with your sister.
Okay, because I'll be honest with you, that's why Amy's actually scared of like getting in another relationship, especially like even getting like on a dating app, because like Amy literally met her ex on an app called Meet Me. I don't know if you've ever been on there, like, but
Wait, I'm sorry, I was coughing. On an app called what?
It's called Meet Me.
Oh, I don't know that one.
Yeah, well, I think it used to be a website called My Yearbook or something. I don't know if you've heard about that or heard of that, but it's called Meet Me. Yeah.
Jennifer actually found Timmy on a dating app.
Okay, which one was it? Plenty of Fish or something? I don't know.
Actually, I don't know. Let me ask her. If she's not asleep, she'll tell me.
Okay, because yeah, I was wondering, do you recommend like online dating? Because the thing is, sometimes you don't even know like who you're really going to be meeting. Because I mean, people lie about themselves online all the time, but I don't know.
Well, I don't trust meeting people like to get seriously involved with online. Although the one next door to me turned out really, really well.
Okay.
You hear more horror stories than anything else about dating apps.
Yeah.
So the fact that Jennifer got a good one tickles me to death.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, like another one of those shows that I like to watch that actually aired on the same network that that one show that I've been talking to you guys about lately, Fear Thy Neighbor. There was another show called Web of Lies that almost every episode. What?
Meet Me.
Wait, she said Meet Me?
That's what she said it was.
Oh my God! Because that's literally the site or the app that my sister met her ex on. But yeah, it was called Meet Me. But yeah, almost every episode of the show Web of Lies actually usually involved. I mean, it was usually about someone who met someone online on like some dating app or something, or sometimes even Facebook. Like meeting people online, and then you meet them in person, and then I mean, like you said, Trish, like there's usually horror. You hear more horror stories about that kind of shit than anything else.
Yeah, it's like you meet somebody online, and then they turn out to be a psychopath like me. Hello. My fans were wanting to know what the name of the app was that you met Timmy on.
Maybe
I saw it. I didn't call you. You called me. Ow.
Ow.
Ew. And you're calling me from the bedroom. This could get interesting.
Yeah, I bet.
Oh, ha. No, never mind. Lacey's with them.
Oh, damn.
I know. That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I don't want to.
Yeah.
I don't want to interrupt y'all, but I'm gonna have to go here in a few minutes.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, because it's past 10 and happy birthday, Timmy! I don't think you heard me.
Okay.
Okay, now say it again, Wild Bill.
Happy birthday, Timmy!
No, they were talking about dating apps, and Alvin was telling us that his sister met her psycho ex-girlfriend on a dating app called Meet Me. Yeah, and that's why I asked. I said, "Well, Jennifer found Timmy on one, but I don't know what it was called." That's the reason I asked. And Timmy was the one that actually answered. He said, "Meet Me."
Oh yeah.
So
yeah. Well, at least at least Meet Me.
Good job. You got the only non-psychopath on the whole side.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
Where
Okay. Get daddy kisses. We're going to bed.
Oh.
Yep. Come on. Oh God, that still hurts. Okay, for you all, have a good night.
Okay, you guys too.
Okay.
Wow, that was fun.
Yeah, but yeah. Before you wrap up here, Wild Bill, I just want to mention that I'm streaming tomorrow night for anyone who's interested. I got some things that I want to talk about and some things to get off my chest.
Okay.
And I know Elsa definitely knows about it. I assume that Wild Bill knows about it and everything. And then of course you just so I just want to mention that I'm streaming tomorrow night. It'll be at 7-ish. So yeah, I'd love for you to be there, Wild Bill, if you're not busy or anything. So
I'm gonna try.
Okay.
Okay. Well, unless I suddenly get the car fixed and go to Rabbits, I should be there.
Okay, but yeah. I mean, I'll message or Skype you early tomorrow to let you know, Trish. I mean,
yes, thank you.
I mean, just to remind you. So, but yeah, and I hope you can be there tomorrow, Elsa. I mean, because I don't know, I've been planning it for a while. So, and hopefully your internet connection will be better tomorrow, Elsa. I don't know if the stream be too long. You'll probably be like, I don't know. I'm gonna try to go for at least 2 hours. I mean, at least. So, I'm assuming that it's gonna be like between 7 and 9. Like normally, then I'll probably start to try to wrap up. But yeah, I just want to talk about this show that I've been watching. Me and Elsa had actually been watching over the last month, I guess, before she started watching that show with Wild Bill, and then I also want to get some things off my chest, and I may even rant about something tomorrow, and it may be a little bit personal, but I feel like I need to get some things off my chest, if that makes sense. So, so I just want to get it, be prepared. So, yeah. Oh yeah. But yeah, at least you'll try to be there tomorrow. I mean, also, I may even message you later or something when you wake up to remind you. Not to mention, I do have a question that I would like to ask you later, Elsa. So.
Ooh, secrets.
Yeah, I mean, what may I don't know. It could be a secret. But yeah, and I'm gonna try to watch more of that show, Bill. So depending on how far I get tomorrow, I may talk a little bit about that of what I've seen so far. So
no rant.
Yeah, Elsa doesn't want to rant now because she's like I don't know. It's almost like it's almost like Elsa's like, well, both Wild Bill and Elsa seem like they're like born again Christians or something. So I mean, we're already Christians to begin with, but now,
Yeah,
but
that's
yeah,
the calm Elsa talking.
yeah, oh yeah, that's the new calm Elsa talking. Yeah. Well, to be honest, my rant tomorrow, even though I'm going to rant about something, it's probably not going to get as intense or dramatic as like Trish probably would. I mean, yeah, unless you want me to drop an F bomb every like 5 seconds.
Well, Bill, thank you for allowing us to join you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Always a blast. Always a blast.
No.
But since Bill has to work tomorrow, I know he needs to go, so I'm going to go ahead and do my sign off. That is going to do it for me for now. This is Ice Pets Queen, co-leader of the posse, and Beth sister. Stay horny, my friends. And I am tripping out.
Awesome.
But yeah, it's been your favorite chipmunk boy, Alvin. Yeah, thank you for letting me in the stream tonight, Wild Bill. And again, I'm so relieved to see you happier and more calmer outside. Like you should probably take up some meditation as well, or something. Oh yeah, I mean, like anything because like I know I always felt like you were pissed, like I don't know, maybe a little bit too pissed off, Elsa, but I didn't want to like say that or anything. I mean, because I mean, some people are just born angry or something or something. It just
F-bomb all week. That's a shocker
yeah.
for me.
Oh yeah, that's awesome, Elsa. Elsa's already breaking records.
Yeah.
But yeah, don't forget to stay giggity, everybody. It's been your favorite chipmunk boy, Alvin here. And as I always say, Taylor rocks, man. Yeah, baby. And I am monkeying out, players.
Awesome. Okay. Well, thank you all for joining me tonight. And
I love how Elsa me meditate. That's funny.
All right. Yeah, thank y'all for joining me. Sorry I had to start the stream late, but things happen, I guess. And,
hey, life happens.
Yeah.
And so yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, for next week you probably won't get a stream from me, but that's the way it goes, I guess. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, if you get a chance, watch The Chosen. If you don't want to watch it, I understand. I totally get that. But you know, anyway, that's I guess that's all I got to say. And y'all just have an awesome night. And I'll talk to y'all later.
Alrighty, well.
Yeah. Good night, everybody. Yeah, and for Elsa, hello, nurse.
That's right.
Yeah, I have the attention span of a stick, Alvin.
Nice.
Well, damn the devil, Elsa.
All righty. Well, and I hope that you get. Oh well, she's done gone. I was gonna say I hope she get that thing for her car and she can change her tire. Or whatever.
Yeah. I didn't know Trish was just gonna go like that.
Yeah. But all right. I'll see y'all guys later. And
but yeah, I'll see you later, Elsa.
And I will definitely try to be there tomorrow, Alvin, if I can.
Okay, yeah, thank you very much, Robbie. I'll probably mention it again in the triple script to let everybody know. Just
okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Elsa, a short stick. LOL.
Yep. Alrighty then. Well, I'll see you, buddy.
Okay. See you guys later, everybody.
Bye. Bye, everybody in the comments.